So before I get into the video, one thing I want to mention to you guys is I actually have a Discord server, and I feel like a lot of you guys don't know that, but if you go into the description and you click the link, you can go ahead and join my Discord server. You can chat with me and some other people, and I hope to see you there. Welcome everybody to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be helping you guys figure out how much each item in Roblox gets in overpays, how much to give for each type of item, and what is a good deal. I have two main categories, being the wrap items and the value items and their overpays that they get. I'm going to be talking about these small items in these categories, medium items, and the bigger items, as well as rares and semi-rares. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Now the first thing I want to go over is going to be the wrap item overpays. Now wrap items tend to get less overpays. They don't usually get as much or as big of overpays, but these small and medium wrap items, like anywhere from 1 to 10k, I would consider a small or a medium, kind of depending on how much it is. But these items usually get like a few hundred overpays. The smaller, the less overpay it's going to get, but as you get into the bigger wrap items are going to get more overpays, and then that's where the big wrap items come in, like things that are like bigger than 10k. Those can usually get more overpays, and if it's a good wrap item, they can get like thousands of overpays. Usually not much though, it's usually like 1,000 or something, but it kind of depends on the item, and if it is a random item that has proofs, there might be proofs for it. You can check on the Really Mine Discord, but usually wrap items don't get that big of overpays. To add on to some wrap items giving their own special overpays, usually semi-rares or items with low copies that are going to be wrap items, they also can get their own big overpays. You can always check the proofs on Discord as well, on the Really Mine Discord, to see if they do get certain overpays. Now moving on to the big one, valued item overpays. There is a lot to cover here on valued item overpays, considering there is so much variety in how much an item can get in an overpay, because valued items are a lot different than wrap items. I would consider small valued items something that is going to be like 10k to, we'll say probably like 20k, or just anything under 20k I would probably consider to be a smaller valued item. You could even argue under 40k or something like that, but in that area usually those items get like 1k overpays, or they can get like 500 overpays if they're like really smaller. It mainly just kind of depends, and usually those things don't get as many overpays when they're smaller like that. One thing I wanted to point out is the difference between wrap and valued items, and sometimes wrap can make valued items lowball, which is good for profit. So let's say you have a 10k valued item, sometimes you can give 9.5k for a 10k valued item. It's a good way to profit. I wouldn't recommend lowballing any valued item for pure wrap, but I do know some people actually do take that. Now we have medium valued items, and these usually get bigger overpays. I would consider anything above 50k to be a medium valued item. Anywhere from like 50k to 100k, we'll say, is probably going to be your medium item, and these usually get bigger overpays. They can go from anywhere to 1k all the way up to 5k, 7k. It kind of depends on the item, and you can usually check if it's a proof-based item on the Rolling Mon's website, and you can also check proofs in case there are somehow proofs for that item. Now, the big one for valued items is going to be the larger valued items. Now, these are going to be over 100k, anywhere to millions and millions of value. It kind of varies a lot here. Now, this is going to be the most important one. You're going to always want to check proofs, because anything above 100k is going to be proof-based now with the new wrap chart and all that. So anything above is going to have proofs, and this is where you're going to want to go onto the Really Mine Discord. You're going to want to check the proofs, and if you don't know how to do the proofs, I'll put a video here on how to check proofs. But yeah, you basically want to go there. You always want to check what it gets, and usually it's like a scale. Like for instance, I know Valkyrie Helm gets like 20 to 30k, I believe. Haven't traded for it in a while, but I believe it gets around there. But a lot of different items can get a range of overpays, and it kind of varies on each item. Similar to the larger valued items that are proof-based, rares and semi-rares that are valued are going to get their own overpays. Yet again, you're just going to want to check the proofs. That is mainly it about the wrap and valued items, but there is one thing to point out about valued items. Since some valued items can be proof based and some of them are wrap based, the ones that are wrap based can start to go under, they can sell low, get LPP'd, all that stuff, and the ones that are proof based can start getting bad, they can start having lowball proofs and all that. So the overpays of these types of items are going to change all the time. Usually wrap items, they usually never change in overpays unless it's some weird like semi-rare or something that gets really good, I don't know. Usually never happens, but usually valued items, the overpays can change over time if it's under or starts lowballing. One thing to point out about overpays are some owners of some items are a lot more biased than others. Some owners will want a bigger overpay than others, so you always want to try and find that best deal. You want to profit by giving less than what the item actually gets. So let's say an item gets 20k, if you can give like 10, 15k, something like that in an overpay, and then you can turn that around for like a 20, 25k overpay. You basically just want to give less than what the item gets, and that way you can profit a lot more. One thing to add to that, I would also avoid trading biased owners. Not really any point in overpaying like the max that an item gets, because then that makes it really hard to profit. One big concept in items in general are usually the bigger the item, the bigger overpays it'll get. So you have something like a legit hat that probably gets maybe a 1k overpay. You got a peanut butter hair that probably gets like 2k overpays. You got a Valkyrie helm that can go all the way up to like 20k, 30k overpays. And then you go to something like a Dominus Aris that gets over hundreds of thousands of overpays. You know, something big like that. So usually as you get bigger and bigger items, they will get more overpay. So that is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did find it helpful. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. I always try and teach you guys something with these videos, and I like to help others, so it works out good. Also, thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. So we're gonna go ahead and aim for 5,000 now. You know, one milestone at a time, and we'll get there to that 10,000 subscriber mark. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.